Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down play coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now from the pistol formation. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Defense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Eludes the rush. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Huskers. Just run. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they'll set up for the point after. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's a run to the left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He eludes with pressure and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's McDaniel. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The attempt is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Holy cow, that's 2 consecutive sacks for this defense. And if you're the offense coordinator, you might want to bring in some extra help on future drives.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here. The Ducks will have to kick this away. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. First down here for this offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. after consecutive losses. They got to come up with something here on third and very long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Defense is coming after him. And he's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Always looking to throw. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. he gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking for his big tight end. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. It's complete. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Nebraska. This air attack is still unstoppable. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On first down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Now the 40. Out past the 30. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll run it to the left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the lofting it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking and really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter. The back's got it. Runs right over the defender. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. As the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A handoff to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race, and he won it. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? With the catch, it's McDaniel. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Play action fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock.
Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fights through a tackle. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here. Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep shot, caught out of the 15. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And now the try for the two-point conversion. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense wraps him up.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.